Attendance completed, team. Mark your attendance.
Yes.
Mark your attendance, team. We are working on the inventory module, and yesterday we completed discussing lot control and serial control, and then revision control. These three we completed. Today I'm okay with my voice. I'm recovering. Probably by tomorrow my voice would be better. Daily don't ask attendance link, team. Please bookmark the attendance link. Daily don't ask. Please bookmark the link. Okay, today we'll discuss. I shared attendance link in the chat. Please click on that and mark your attendance. Today, interesting and important topic, that is minimax planning. Minimax planning. In July, there is a formula called total availability. Total availability is equal to on hand plus incoming supply minus current demand. And if the total availability, greater than minimax quantity, nothing but minimum quantity, and total availability less than the minimum quantity. There are two situations are there: greater than minimum quantity, less than the minimum quantity. Okay. And for an item, we have to specify the minimum, maximum, and minimum order quantity and the maximum order quantity numbers. We have to specify at the item level. These are all the formulas. First of all, I'm writing down all the formulas, and later I will explain you the topic. Then order quantity is equal to the total availability minus max a quantity, nothing but this one. And which is nothing but the quantity that need to be replenished from the source. Okay. So minimax planning topic is nothing but if any item stock is less than the minimum quantity, take an example of an item A, Take an example of this item. Suppose if this item, the minimum quantity, okay, suppose you are mentioning the minimum quantity as 500 or maybe 5,000 and for this item current on hand is 500. Incoming supply is nothing but you have created a purchase order and you are about to receive the stock from the supplier. You may receive by end of today or you may receive tomorrow. You are about to receive the stock. Okay. And or maybe you started manufacturing the product. You started manufacturing the product. Okay. By end of the day, the production may complete, or maybe by tomorrow, the production may complete. Okay. What is the incoming supply that you are generating? So that is 1,000 quantity. Okay. And the current demand is nothing but the existing sales orders, the current demand. The sales order is nothing but a demand, right? The current demand, let us take, it's a 300. Okay. Then what is the total availability, team?
1200.
1200.
1200.
1200 is the total availability. Okay. So because 500 plus 1000, 1500 minus 1200 is the total availability. This 1200 is less than the 5000 or not?
Yes.
It is less than the 5000 quantity or not? Okay.
Yes.
It is less than. So for any item, okay, the total availability is less than the minimum level, then system will try to replenish the stock. System will try to automatically replenish the stock automatically. Okay. So in this case, it is matching this condition or this condition. Which condition it is matching? Huh?
Second.
Second one. Okay. In this case, what will happen? Automatically application will replenish the stock. Automatically application is going to replenish the stock. Now here in this case, what will happen? No. There won't be any replenishment, right? Because the total availability is greater than the minimum quantity. So if it is greater than the minimum quantity, no need to replenish. Okay. So when the system is trying to replenish, the system has to identify how much quantity that it has to replenish, how much quantity it has to order. Replenish is nothing but restock. The system has to identify how much need to be restocked, nothing but how much need to be ordered. The formula is order quantity is equal to total availability minus maximum quantity. Suppose if the maximum quantity I have mentioned as 10,000 here. 10,000 is the max quantity that I mentioned here. Now tell me what is the quantity that need to be ordered now? Total availability minus maximum quantity. What is the total availability here?
3200.
1200.
1200
1200 minus
minus
10,000.
how much need to be ordered?
2800.
How much need to be ordered?
8800.
8,800.
8,800 need to be ordered. This is what need to be ordered. The maximum quantity has to be deducted with the total availability. The maximum quantity has to be deducted with the total availability. That will become the order quantity. Now it has to order how much? 8,800. Okay. Now we have maximum order quantity parameter also. Suppose your maximum order quantity is 5,000. In this case, what will happen? The system will create supply 1 and then supply 2 also. Okay. So total it has to create 8,800, right? But maximum how much we can create? 5,000 only. So for 5,000, supply 1 get created. What about the remaining quantity?
3,800.
3,800. For remaining quantity, system is going to create supply number 2, 3,800. Okay. Understood? Total order quantity is 8,800, but as per maximum order quantity control, how much you are able to maximum order? 5,000 only. So here you need to order 8,800. So that's why for supply 1, 5,000, for supply 2, 3,800. Suppose if this item is a buy item. Suppose if it is a buy item, you see my cursor, right? If it is a buy item, then system is going to create a purchase requisition. System will create purchase requisition automatically. Then manually we have to create a purchase order to the supplier. Manually we have to create a purchase order. We can also automate this process also. Nothing but once the requisition is automatically created, we can automate the PO creation also. That can be done. Okay. And then receiving the stock from the supplier. Receiving in case of buy item. And in case of make item, the system is going to create a work order. System is going to start a work order and we have to start manufacturing and we need to complete the production. We have to complete the production. Okay. If it is a make item. Okay, clear? Okay. Now, I think hope you understood the importance of minimum quantity. So minimum quantity is to validate. This parameter is to validate whether the item stock, nothing but item total availability is less than or greater than. If the total availability is greater than, system will create system will try to restock.
Yes.
If the total availability is greater than the minimum quantity, system is going to restock.
No.
No.
No, if it is less than only, system is going to restock. Okay. When it is less than, then system has to try to order, right? When it has to order means the total quantity, the order quantity is nothing but the maximum quantity, nothing but 10,000 minus 1,200 here, which is 8,800. So this is what need to be ordered. So, but your maximum order quantity is 5,000. So that's why supply 1 is 5,000, supply 2 is 3,800. Okay, suppose now I'm explaining this parameter also, minimum order quantity. Suppose your minimum order quantity is 4,000. Then how many supply sessions created here? How many supply sessions created here?
3.
Okay, what are those?
One is 4,000. Second is 4,000. Next is 800.
Why 2 will still
One second. One second. First you said 4,000. Next is
4,000.
4,000.
4,000.
Okay.
So it is 8,000, and then remaining left with 800. As our, I
Okay.
think I missed something. Here's the minimum. I thought of maximum. Sorry. No.
Okay.
Wrong.
Okay. Yeah. Next, please.
So still 2 supply will work here again.
It will create a 2 supply sessions, sir.
Yes.
What is supply 1?
5,000
5,000. Okay.
and remaining 4,000 supply 2.
Remaining 4,000, sir.
Supply 2.
Remaining is 4,000.
48, sorry. 4,800.
4,800 is supply 2.
Yes.
Okay. Then what should be the minimum order quantity? But how much you are ordering now here?
Sorry, sir. Supply 1 will be 4,000 and supply 2 will be 5,800.
3,800.
But the order quantity is based on the max quantity, right?
Correct.
Yes.
It's based on the maximum order
5,000.
quantity.
So it will be 5, and then the remaining will be, rest left will be in supplies 2.
Yeah, first it will go with the maximum order quantity. So supply 1 is 5,000 and next remaining is 4,800, right? It has to create 4,800, but your minimum order quantity is 4,000. So it's trying to create 4,800. It will not create this. It will leave because it is not passing the minimum order quantity parameter. It will leave. Okay. Supply to actually it has to create 4,800. But your minimum order quantity control is minimum should be ordered. I'm sorry.
Sir, it is 3,800.
I'm sorry.
3,800 only.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's 3,800. I'm sorry. Okay. I think somebody told 4,800, and after that, I'm also saying 4,800. So
3,800.
3,800. But your minimum order quantity parameter is 4,000. Minimum how much need to be ordered? 4,000.
4,000.
But how much system is trying to order here? 3,800. It is failing here, this parameter. That's why system is not going to create supply 2. It will not create. Suppose if you think, no, sir, how the system can ignore, then you put it to the less number. You put it to the less number. But you know, for one quantity, system is placing an order. It's not correct, right? Just for one quantity. There should be minimum order quantity that need to be ordered from the supplier or to start the manufacturing. Minimum at least 100 quantity, right? There should be some minimum parameter. Just for 1 or 2 quantity, I don't know, for every item. Suppose this is just very less costly item, a small item also. So if you're placing an order for one quantity and two quantity, it does not look good. Correct? That's why there should be a minimum order quantity boundary also. You should be able to understand the significance of these four parameters. Then you are able to understand the minimax planning concept. And also you have to remember the formulas. Okay, in some interviews, the interviewers may ask the formulas also. How many formulas are there? One. If you think this is also formula, okay, remember this as well and this as well. All these three formulas you have to remember. And this is a small topic. It's not a big mathematic topic. If you don't remember at least these three formulas, only God can help you.
Thank you, sir.
It's like
So,
lighting the
Krishna?
candle in the, yeah, tell me.
If it is less than minimum order or greater than also, we cannot create the supply, right?
So here it is greater than only, right, madam? So 8,800, which is greater than 5,000. It's not like that. Okay. So if it is less than, it will not create. If it is greater than, it will create. So you see here, how much need to be ordered?
8 it. Yeah.
Okay. So now supply one, how much? 5,000. Okay. Now supply to how much?
3 8.
3,800. It will allow. Why it will allow? Because minimum order count is 100. You are trying to order more than 3,800. It will allow.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Sir, this is sir.
Okay.
Sir, if the maximum order quantity is 5,000, I
Mhm.
mean, can we create in a single supply? Because the maximum order quantity is 5,000, right? We are meeting that requirement.
Maximum you can order only 5,000 only. But you know, for supply one, suppose if you are trying to order 8,800, then what is the importance of this parameter? There is no importance, right? The system is creating 8,800. But maximum
But
how much we
minimum,
can order? 5,000 only.
okay, but I mean the minimum order quantity is
Okay, so
working
minimum is
currently.
passed down. What about max? You're saying that the
Max is
minimum
also
order,
passed, right?
how it's passed? Because supply one is 8,800, it is creating.
No,
Max,
it's
this is max. This is max.
okay,
When I
okay.
said max, max 5,000, max 5,000, max 5,000. Not more than, not more
Hmm.
than 5,000, max 5,000, min. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, I mean, what is the difference between purchase requisition and purchase order?
First system is gonna nothing but you're not from procurement department. Okay, you're from some other department like warehouse department or maybe what you do, you request it. Correct.
Hmm.
You request for a stock. So you request for a stock by creating a document called requisition. Requisition is nothing but request. You're creating a document called requisition and you're requesting. And which department has to fulfill? Which department has to purchase that? The purchasing department. Purchasing department is going to place a purchase order. Understood?
Okay, I mean, requisition is for
That means
internal.
that means internal document only. That means the purchase requisitions can be come from any department. It could be from you're from warehouse department, you are from production department, or you are from order management department. You are going to request it. That need to be fulfilled by the procurement department by creating the purchase order. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir, this is Ram. I have one question. How frequently this min-max planning engine should be run? I mean,
there is
what
a
is the
program,
guiding?
sir. There is a program. Okay, according to the program schedule, the program is going to validate. Okay, whether the item is less than the minimum quantity or not. So if you set it to 24 hours, for every 24 hours, it's gonna verify whether the
Yeah,
item
correct.
level, yeah. It's
Yeah, correct. My
according.
question is like, what is the guiding principle that how frequently it should run? Like a particular company can run
It
for.
depends upon requirements, or it depends upon, suppose if you think the item stocks is gonna consume very frequently, you think that that may consume very frequently, then you set it to 1 hour also, or set it to 15 minutes also. It's up to the client requirement. How frequently you think that there should be a change in these values?
Thank you.
Okay. Now I'm changing the numbers. So everybody clear, right? If you're not clear, just clarify with me. Otherwise, I'm going to ask you questions now. One on one, I'll ask questions. If you're not clear, clarify. Please put all your concentration here and listen to the session and listen to the explanation. And if you don't understand, ask me again. You are paying me, I should explain you again. But I'm
Krishna,
expecting your concentration here, not somewhere. Okay? Okay, everyone?
Sir, yeah,
Yes,
a
sir.
small doubt, sir.
Yeah, go ahead, Shishir.
So suppose here you have kept a minimum order quantity 100.
Okay.
So if the total available reaches 4,900, then this principle will trigger, right? I mean, this max min planning.
You mean to say,
Like minimum quantity is 5,000 and minimum order quantity is 100. So the time when our total available reaches 4,900, this max min planning will trigger, right?
let me do one thing. Now I'm going to change the numbers now. Okay. Once I change the numbers, you'll get more clarity. Okay. After that, I'll take your question.
Okay.
So, Hani, go ahead.
Krishna, this incoming supply can be with different vendors, right?
Yes, of course. At the time of placing the purchase order,
Uh,
what system will do, it will just create here only. Okay. After that, I'm from the procurement department. I will see this item has to be procured from which supplier. I will see, and I'll place a purchase order to the prospective vendor. Okay. That later
Okay.
part is different. Okay. So, but we are to replenish the stock. We are initiating a request. That request we are initiating from Minimax concept.
Okay.
Now I'm changing the numbers, team.
So I have one question.
Hmm.
So in this internal department like accounts teams or any other team, they also have the access of the purchase requisition.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they can. So I'll tell you one example. Suppose you are working under finance department or accounts department. Okay. You want a A4 size bundle. Because frequently you're going to print the financial statements. Okay. So you need 100 bundles, A4 size paper bundles. Then you're going to request it. Then they're going to procure for you. Not only that, you need some pens. You need some pen set, some stationery you want. You're going to place a requisition. Okay, understood?
Okay, sir.
Okay, now I'm changing the numbers. Okay, all the concentration should be here. Now tell me. What is the total availability first of all? Or let's take a rounded number. What is the total availability now?
22,700.
23.
No, minus demand.
22,700.
22,700.
22,700.
22,700.
22,700. Okay. Now tell me, what is the order quantity? How much need to be ordered?
0.
0. This time it will not order.
Why?
I'm already maintaining.
Because it is more than max quantity.
Yeah, it's greater than this. What is your minimum quantity? Level
5,000.
5,000. What's your total availability?
22K.
22,700.
Okay, so in this case also it will order. Then what is the point of Minimax topic? Every time it will order, right? So in this case it will not order because your total availability is greater than the minimum quantity. Okay, so no, it won't order. It won't order anything. Okay, this is the first checkup whether the total availability is less than the minimum quantity or not. That is the first check. Okay.
So as soon as my total availability quantity reaches to the 4,999, then it will be triggered automatically, right?
Yes. Yes.
4999. Yes.
Yes. Now tell me in this case, what is the total availability?
Okay. This is
2000.
2,700.
2,700.
Okay. Now second or first?
It's
So
2,700.
2,700.
2700, Krishna.
Okay. Okay. Now tell me, what is the order quantity now?
2700 minus 10,000.
2700 minus
10,000.
6,300.
how much?
6,300.
1,300.
Okay. Now what is supply one?
5,000.
5,000.
5,000 and
Supply to
remaining 1,300.
1,300.
1,300. 1,300.
Sorry,
Suppose if I just say
7,300, sir.
That is 7,300.
7,300.
Yeah,
Yeah,
7,000.
that's correct. 7,300. Okay.
Supply to 2,300.
That's correct. Okay, clear? Now I'll remove the formulas and I'll ask. I'm removing the formulas. Okay, now answer me. What's the total availability?
3,700.
3,700.
700.
2,000.
4 minus 300.
2,700.
2,700.
3,700.
3,700.
Don't
700.
please.
3,700.
You are also manipulating me. 4,000 minus 300.
3,700.
3,700.
Okay, now how much need to be ordered?
Order because
1,300.
3,700 minus
6,300.
6,300.
So max quantity minus
Total level.
Total availability.
Total available.
6,300.
6,300.
Okay. 6,300. Now supply one.
5,000.
5,000.
5,000 and remaining
1,300.
1,300.
1,300 is supplied.
5,000. 5,000. Krishna. Supply to 1,300.
Okay. Yeah. Now you people are good. Okay. Now coming to in case of buy item. Okay, so the major source is, you actually, since it is a buy item, the majorly the source is you buy from the supplier. But for the buy item, actually 3 options are there. For the make item, always source is our production. But for the buy item, 3 types of sources provided by Oracle.
Krishna, I have one more doubt. Regarding this incoming supply, it is calculating from all the open
Yes.
purchase orders.
Yes.
Okay.
If it is the buy item, the source, it could be the supplier. It could be supplier. You can select a supplier as your source at the item level, or you can select a organization as your source, or you can select sub-inventory as your source for the item. Out of these 3 source type, you can select any one. Suppose if you select supplier, what will happen? This will happen. This will happen. Purchase requisition. If it is organization, this will happen. Internal requisition. So internal requisition is nothing but you are requesting internally to procure. Internally means nothing but within your inventory organizations only you are trying to receive the stock. Internal requisition. Purchase is external requisition. Nothing but you are requesting externally, nothing but you have to procure externally from the supplier. In case of internal requisition, internally. Suppose if my organization is not having the stock, I'll take the stock from another organization. That's called internal requisition. So in case of sub-inventory, I would like to replenish from another sub-inventory. So this is kind of sub-inventory transfer. So this kind of sub-inventory transfer is called as a movement request. But what kind of movement request is nothing but this is a replenishment movement request. This is a replenishment movement request. So you know movement request topic, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
but whatever the movement request that we created, that is a that's a
Transaction.
Normal.
that's normal. That's that name is requisition movement request. That is, but this is replenishment movement request. But the next steps are same. Like you have to perform the picking and then transfer. Next steps are same. Okay. So we'll see this in the system. Okay. So make I'm not going to cover because manufacturing is not in the course scope. Manufacturing is not in the scope. Only I'm covering supply chain and procurement. I'm not covering the manufacturing. Why I'm not covering the manufacturing? Because supply chain and procurement itself, it is taking 3.5 months. Okay. That's the reason I'm not covering manufacturing. If you learn supply chain and procurement, that is for now, it's good enough. And coming to buy item, I'll cover the buy item. For buy item, I will cover, this one and I'll cover this one. But to cover this, the first one, I have to, create a purchase requisition. I have to create a purchase order, right? So this I have to do it from which module? Procurement, purchasing module. Did we configure purchasing module for our enterprise structure?
No.
No.
Did we configure purchasing module for our enterprise structure? No, we didn't configure. We are still in the inventory only. Okay, we are not done with the procurement. Procurement setup is not ready. Okay. Now, what I do is, since our enterprise structure is not having the purchasing setups, can I use Vision Corporation?
Yes.
I can use Vision Corporation, right? This company, all the modules are configured. All the modules are configured and everything is available for this company. For our company, we are slowly building everything. But for this company, it's a demo company. For this demo company, already Oracle provided everything. Okay. So with the Minimax planning concept, I'm gonna make you learn how to use the demo instance and how to use the Vision Corporation company. You should know this also because later when you are working in a project, you got some doubt. You want to test something. You want to test some scenario. For testing that scenario, will you do it everything from the scratch, like creating a user, enterprise structure, everything? No. You should know how to use Vision Corporation data also. Then straight away using Vision Corporation data and Vision Corporation entities, you should be able to try or test your scenario. Okay. That's why you should know this also. It's not like EVS. In case of EVS, single user is there, operations and welcome. Using that single user, you can perform everything. But in Fusion, it's completely different. That's why in Fusion, you should know how to use the demo instance also. What is the latest demo instance? Dev 8, right? Don't remember the login. I think you're not using the demo anywhere.
Wait.
We are using the non-refresh private instances. Okay, so Dev 8 is the latest demo instance. Okay. Now, to perform this entire cycle, we need to get into different users login. Okay. Now, we need these users. Can anyone remember what are the demo users?
Cashier Brown. One was that.
Phil
And
and
one
Toma.
was it Frank.
Frank again.
Yeah. And one more was there. I didn't remember.
Okay. We're going to use these users now. Okay. SCM underscore IMPL user and Frank again. Okay. And Casey Brown. I'm going to use these users. Okay. So what I do is in the demo instance, do you know these users login? You don't know, right? What I do is all these users login, I reset to Oracle 123. Okay. All these users, O capital letter. O capital letter. Okay. Even it's a small thing also, I should explain. I should tell O capital letter. Okay, don't bank Padma. Now somebody enabled sandbox. Okay. After you try with the sandbox, you know better you leave from the sandbox. Now let's reset the password for all these 3 users. Tools and security console. So you can also use the same password. Okay. Again, you no need to reset team. Okay. Use the same password only for all these 3 users. Srinivas, mute yourself. I'm muted already and again you got unmuted. What you are doing, Srinivas?
Sorry, sir.
You're with me?
Yes,
You're
sir.
connected from mobile?
No, clearly no, sir.
Okay. Team, you should not connect from mobile. You have to connect from laptop. If you are watching a movie, you watch from the mobile? No, right? You want a big screen. At least a tablet you want. In academics, I'm a Telugu medium student. You see some spelling mistakes. And also because of these all tools, the spelling corrections are there. So we are not really remembering the spellings. AC Brown. Once inventory model completed, okay, I'll give you inventory question and answers. Interview preparation also has to be done parallelly. Interview preparation. Okay, now from another browser, I will log into these users. Okay, first user. What I'm doing in the first user, you will understand shortly. And in the vision, master org is 000. And like we have Hyderabad, Bangalore, like that. Seattle is a city in the US. For Seattle, you know, it's 001. And the Chicago is also there. For Chicago from 00 to something user, we'll just see that now. Now, first item we have to create under which ordination? Master ordination, correct? I'll create item under master ordination. Where I should navigate? Product management, right?
Yes.
Product management, product information management, PIM. Okay. I should say thanks to you are unmuting and responding to me. Thanks. If you don't respond, imagine my situation. I was like talking to the walls. Others are not responding. Click on create item. And org. What is the master org in Vision? Operations. Operations is the name, and 000 is the master org. Okay. So root item class is already there. And what type of item we wanted to create? Buy item, right? For buy item, purchase template.
Purchase type.
I should select purchase template. Okay. The 000 is the master org in Vision company. Okay. Click on OK. Did we created this? No, it's available in the demo instance. Is the data available in the real-time instance?
No.
No, this data won't available in the real-time instance. It's only available in the demo instance. Is this data is available in our private instances?
No.
No, our private instances are not demo instances. Okay. 53K minimax by item. Okay. Enter the item name. It's user defined. That's why I'm able to enter my own name. It's not system generated, nothing but we not entered any pattern in the class level. It's selected as user defined. Life cycle phase production and unit of measure, let it be EA each. And if I go to specifications, if I navigate to specifications under the inventory, let's go to the planning. Let's go to the planning. From the planning, inventory planning method, I'm selecting minimax. And you see, this is a make item or buy item. It's a buy item.
Buy.
This is where you can cross verify the item type. It's a make or buy. You can cross verify from this field. And the minimum quantity, I'm entering 5,000. Maximum order quantity 10,000. Minimum order quantity 100. Maximum order quantity I'm entering as 2,500. Okay, I'm entering some numbers here. Okay. Now, source type I mentioned, right? In case of buy, these three sources are available. Now I'm selecting the supplier. Replenishment type, I'm selecting the supplier. Because I would like to replenish the stock from who? From internally? From under sub inventory? No, from the supplier. Okay.
Yes.
I think, okay. Now, let's assign this item to the inventory org. I'm going to assign this item to only 001, that's Seattle. That is Seattle. Assign the item to the Seattle, click on apply and done. This is item creation. At the item level, you have to specify the parameters. Okay. At the item level. Now I defined item from this user. Item creation we done from this user. Item creation we done from the user. From the Frank Egan user, what I do is I'm going to run the minimax. I'm going to run the minimax program from this user. Okay, now let's log into this Frank Gigin user. I'll use Ender browser. I just created the item. At the item level, what I did, you observed, right? I have entered the
Minimum
Minimax.
quantity. Minimax
Yeah,
quantities.
Minimax parameters, and also I selected the
Item type. That's the
source type
nearby.
also. Yeah. So far, good.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This concept, it's available in EBS also. But I think EBS students also might have learned something new today. Maybe you're working on EBS or you're not observed all these formulas. The Minimax program, you have to run from which user? Frank Gigin user. Okay, because this is the inventory guy. This guy is an inventory guy, right? So from inventory, we are requesting. Okay, the Minimax program, you have to run from the inventory. Because who is going to see these stock levels? Okay, the inventory fellows, right? Now from the tools, schedule process, tools and schedule process, schedule new process, print Minimax planning report. This is the program name. Okay. Click on OK. And at which ordination we entered that min-max parameters? 001.
1.
Okay. Sort by, the selection, you select inventory item, sort by, and which item. Okay. So what is the item that you are actually
53K.
Yeah. So suppose if you don't enter the item here, it's gonna verify which item is Minimax and it will run for all the items. If you want to run this program only for a particular item, you enter the item. If you don't enter the item, it will run for all the Minimax items. Planning level, organization. At which level you entered the minimum quantity, maximum quantity, org level only, right? Did you enter at sub-inventory level? No, right? Org level only we entered. Okay. Now, if you scroll down, this is very, very important thing. This is also an important interview question for freshers. Restock. If you select restock, yes, then only system is going to create a supply. If you set it to no and run, it will just give you the output. Nothing but how much need to be ordered, what is the total availability currently. It will give you that information, that data, but it will not create a supply. If you select yes, it will give you the information. It will also create a supply. Clear?
But in the
Yes, sir.
Krishna, in the setup also we check this yes na replacement method.
Where, madam? In item level, item level? No, we didn't.
There we have okay. There we have
selected
selected
source type only.
source type.
Okay. Now I'm talking about in case of total availability, incoming supply calculation is also there, right? Suppose example, you don't want the purchase orders to be considered in your incoming supply. You can also select no here. You don't want the POs to be considered in your total availability. You can select no here. If you select yes, the POs, the incoming POs are considered, nothing about incoming PO supply. Here, if you don't want to consider your manufacturing supply, your production supply, you don't want to consider, you can set it to no also. Okay, so these are a couple of important attributes in the parameters, program parameters. Okay. Now I'm selecting restock yes because I want the data and I want the restock also should happen. That's why I selected restock to yes. And I'm hitting the submit button. After that, we have to run a program after this. You know, this minimax, you know, you can schedule, it's your wish, how frequently you want to schedule. Now we are running it manually. But no, in real time, this program is scheduled. If this program is scheduled, what will happen? This program is going to check every time whether the item is quantity is less than the minimum level or not. It will verify. Okay. You can schedule this program. You can schedule. You know how to schedule the program, right?
Yes.
Okay. After that, we need to run a program called. After this program completed, we have to run a program called process supply chain orchestration interface. Let me see from Franklin in user itself that's available or not. Why we are running this program, I'll tell you. Yeah, this program you have to run. Why we are running this program, I'll tell you. Which system is requesting for the supply here? Inventory, right?
Yes.
Inventory is requesting for the supply. Which model is fulfilling here? Which model is requesting? Which model is fulfilling?
Purchasing.
Purchasing is
Purchasing. So the data need to be interfaced from inventory to purchasing, right? The data has to be interfaced from inventory to purchasing. That's why we are running this program. What this program it will do is it will interface the data from inventory to the purchasing model for the purchase requisition creation. Okay. Click on submit. So this program also are submitted from the Franklin user. I did two things from this user. Process supply chain orchestration interface program. Okay. Finally, from the Casey Brown user, we can verify what purchase requisition. We can verify whether the purchase requisition got created or not from the Casey Brown logic. First, let this program complete normal. And we'll verify, by the time it runs, we'll verify the minimax planning output. I'm selecting minimax planning program, and I'll show you the output. In the output, you can see all the data, like what is the total availability, minimum quantity, maximum quantity, what is the order quantity. You'll see all that data. This is the first page is parameters, what parameters we selected. And then second page is the quantity that need to be ordered. You see here. Okay. Is there any total availability? No. On hand is 0, supply is 0, demand is 0. What is the total availability? 0. How much need to be ordered? 10,000. Okay. But here I missed one thing. During the item creation, I should enter the list price. I missed to enter the list price. The list price is nothing but purchase price, which I missed. Purchase price. This I missed. So why this purchase price is required? When creating the purchase requisition, it will take that purchase price at the item level what you entered. It will take that. You understood, right, team? What I missed? At the item level, we have to mention the purchase price. Without the purchase price, system will not create purchase requisition. So during the item creation itself, you mention the purchase price. Make sure you populated the purchase price in the inventory org level. Open the item in the inventory org. You enter the purchase price. Go to specifications. And from the purchasing, enter the purchase price here. I'm entering $13. 13 US dollar. Okay. I'm entering 13. Now save it. Now I'll run the not minimax. We can run the process supply chain orchestration interface program again. This program. Supply request system inventory and then hit the submit button. Okay. Now I wanted to log into the KC Brown user. At the item creation itself, when you are entering the minimum quantity, maximum quantity, that time itself you enter the purchase price thing. Okay. I forgot to enter, but you enter at that item creation time itself. Please note down that.
Krishna, purchase that price is that the price at what cost we are we want to purchase that item.
Yes, I'll show you that. That is our purchasing price. Now from the procurement, I'm in the KC Brown login. From the procurement, I go to the purchase orders. I go to the purchase orders. From the task list, click on process requisitions, the requisitions that need to be processed as a purchase orders. Click on process requisitions and select the requisitioning BU. It's US BU. It's US because 001 is Seattle. Seattle under which BU? US. And remove the buyer. Click on search. You can enter the item also. Let's enter the item so that it will display only our item related requisitions.
Krishna, did we choose the supplier as organization or?
We selected supplier only source type. The
Okay.
requisition is not created. I think we are having some issue. That's why the requisition is not created. Requisition not created. In this case, we can troubleshoot from a place called supply orchestration. If we go there, supply chain execution, supply orchestration. If you go there, the problematic records it will display here. it's showing two exceptions. Okay, I think our record also should be here. No, our record is not here. These exceptions are not related to our item. Okay, the final step requisition is not create a team. Okay, tomorrow we'll troubleshoot the issue.
Krishna, I have a question here. So
Tomorrow we'll troubleshoot that issue.
when you request the requisition, no, the system will notify the this procurement person to create a purchase order.
I'll explain you tomorrow.
Krishna, what role should be there to get the supply orchestration?
It's you're using the demo users, so by default it will display the demo users login. Okay, but this is the role that is required. Supply chain operations manager to monitor the supply orchestration. Okay, I've given the role name in the document. Okay, so tomorrow I'll continue team. I have to drop my school at the my kid at the school. Okay, tomorrow I'll continue. We'll see why the requisition is not created. I think sometimes it is taking couple of minutes. It's not immediately reflecting. I think this couple of minutes it is taking, or if it is not, we'll see tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, Krishna.
Thank you.
I think it should have displayed by now itself. It's not showing any errors also on the orchestrations. So here it's not showing any exceptions also. Here exceptions are related to errors are related to some other item, not for our item. Okay, we'll troubleshoot tomorrow. Thank you all. See you. Bye.